That's an interesting question. So as you know, and as you just said, I've worked in the service industry for most of my career, whether it be a content provider, a satellite operator, or a broadcast service provider. And there were many times during that those jobs where a new technology was needed. Whether it was because we were trying to improve a process or whether we were trying to provide a new service. There was a new technology required. And so typically what I would do is go out and talk to the vendor community and try and persuade them to build this new technology for me. And sometimes I was successful and they would do it, but it always took time and there was always a cost associated with it. And sometimes we just concluded ultimately that we needed to build it ourselves. And so, we set about developing the technology capability ourselves. Both of those are not ideal. So the first has the obvious disadvantage that it takes time and there's cost associated with it. The second, developing it yourself, sounds easy, but it's really not. Service providers are not geared up to developing technology at any sort of scale, and certainly not supporting it afterwards. And so I decided a little while ago that I wanted to try my hand in the technology space and hopefully be able to add some value by anticipating what service providers, such as the people that I previously worked for, are likely to want. And if we can anticipate it and get ahead of the curve, then maybe when they come and ask me for the technology, I say, well, we've already developed it, here you go. So that's really why I decided to move into the technology space. Now, as for why Crystal, again, there are really three fairly simple reasons. Number one, as we've talked about metadata and extracting that metadata from automation systems, there are really very, very few people that do that because hitherto it's really not being required. Crystal is one of those, and it's one of a very, very short list of companies. So that was really what attracted me to Crystal. It's an area that I'm very interested in. It's an area that I know is an issue in the broadcast space as it moves to OTT, and Crystal has already been doing that and is well along the path. The second reason is that when you talk to Crystal's customers, and I did, and I have been a Crystal customer, the one thing that sticks out is that they have a stellar reputation for delivering quality products, software. They do what they say they're going to do, and they do it when they say they're going to do it. And I very much valued that as a service provider. When vendors say they're going to do something, you want them to do it. And so Crystal has that reputation. And the last reason, and I suppose the reason why they have the reputation, is the team at Crystal. It's a small team, it's a dedicated team, but it's a team that's been together a long time, and I like them. They are, as well as being decent people, they're also smart people, and I want to work with people like that.